All right, welcome back, everybody. The new year has arrived, which means you may be focused on your goals for 2025.
Yeah, but maybe we want to call them intentions. Okay. And entrepreneur and transformational coach Marnie Batista is the author of an upcoming book, Your Radical Living Challenge. 7 questions for leading a meaningful life. Thank you so much for being here to talk all about it. Happy New Year to you, Marnie.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I love the idea of this book. I never knew this existed, but apparently rabbis have 7 questions that they would ask at the gates of heaven. And to kind of up this level of like, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this. Like, what would make a meaningful life is what you're trying to teach us.
Yeah, so ultimately, it's really interesting. If you think about how we usually look at what will make us happy or fulfilled, we focus on our weight, we focus on making more money, finding the right partner, fixing our marriage. And those things are largely out of our control. So these 7 questions give you a reframe based on not only what it says in the ancient liturgy, but also what scientists show will actually make you feel more content, joyful, and actually feel like at the end you lived a meaningful life.
Did you seek wisdom, Marnie?
I love this question because most of the time, the dialogue in between our ears is when something doesn't go our way, we get what we don't want, or we don't get what we want. We ask questions like, why did this happen to me? Why do you think so-and-so did this? What could I have done to change how so-and-so reacted to me? And those, again, are largely out of our control. When we ask internal questions, we're actually relying on this inner knowledge and knowing our intuition, and also the experiences that we've had in our life up until this point have sort of happened to teach us lessons. And often we forget that we have that internal knowledge and awareness. And when you ask a better question, you can get an insight that will actually catapult your results in a bigger way.
Yeah, and I think, there's that saying of, I was reading something the other day that said, of course, if you're human, you're going to go through challenges. We all do.
100%.
But the blessing is always bigger than the challenge. So I guess you're asking us, no mud, no lotus. What was the blessing? We're all going to go through stuff. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong.
Well, I think this is super important because if we just beat ourselves up and we're critical about what we have not done according to what we thought we should do, then we can get lost in a tailspin of a negative, vicious cycle of thinking. When you ask, how could I grow from this? When you ask, what was that experience here to teach me? What was it that I need to strengthen in myself so that I can handle the next challenge in a way that's going to up-level my life that feels really great to me? Those are all empowering. You could do this in your relationship. You can do this at work. You can do it as a parent. It applies to every single area of your life.
Did you make time for your spiritual life? Do I have to be religious in order to do that, or spiritual?
So really the focus of this question is, did you make time for stillness? Most of the time we are running around. It's the first day after the holidays. Everyone's like got a overflowing inbox. And we don't have the opportunity to actually do that wisdom seeking, to ask those questions, to have a moment with ourselves, to check in with our feelings, to get wisdom, to get intuition. So it's the most important meeting you could have of your day is that moment of stillness, preferably in the morning. It could be 5 minutes. There's so many different ways. You don't have to sit cross-legged. You don't have to light a candle, and you don't have to say Om.
You just get, I mean, it could be in the shower, but just allowing yourself to have that stillness, as Eckhart Tolle says, stillness speaks. But I also want to get into, we only have, let's say, about a minute left, and we're going to take a deep dive on the Kara's Cures TV show and podcast. But you say there's a difference between gratitude and appreciation. What is the difference, and why does it matter?
Because gratitude is something mostly that happens neck up. We all have a list in our mind of what we are grateful for. Appreciation is a felt sense of that gratitude where we actually take the moment to appreciate it. Just if you do that, both of you, like think of something you're grateful for and then think about appreciating it, your whole body gets involved. That actually creates that feeling of, wow, Stuff may not be going perfectly, but there's a lot of great things in my life, and it can change your whole day.
Marnie, we can't thank you enough. Again, we're going to go deeper into Kara's Cures with the podcast and the show. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, we'll get into all the 7 questions. And Marnie's new book is going to be released in February, available for pre-order on Amazon right now. Thank you for being here, everyone. Join me with Eyewitness News at 4 that starts right now.